Alpha, Omega, but never Beta. What's up, all my time patrollers and perfectionists out there in the Omniverse? This is your Lord Paragon Perfection Sama here, and today we're going to be talking about the best move in Xenoverse 2 DLC Pack 10 Update 1.22 that came along with this DLC pack for Xenoverse 2. It is Savory Slicer, a move belonging to Android 21, and like I said, it's not even arguably, this is the best move in DLC Pack 10 for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So we're going to do a skill analysis breakdown for this technique so I can tell you guys how to use and get the most benefit out of this move, Savory Slicer. So Savory Slicer is a strike super attack. Obviously you're using Keyblades to attack, which I always thought that they should have some kind of hybrid category because technically you're using Key to do a physical attack, so I always thought, it should be a hybrid. Anyways, you're using this maneuver to execute a dual slash on the opponent, which leaves them knocked away on the floor. Now, it's not anything like Super Dragon Fist where you stick them hard to the ground, but once this move hits, it sends the opponent flying for a distance onto the ground. Now, this move is an excellent utility skill. A utility skill is a move that might not be the most damaging, but you can get some unique use out of it. So the unique use for Savory Slicer is it has two uses. You can either use this to close distance or get away from an opponent really quickly. The distance that this skill travels is astonishing. Think about what if I could compare two skills? Okay, think about a even better version of Freedom Kick and Shining Slash combined. That's the vibe that I'm getting off of this technique. Now, you can't get the combo ability like you would with Shining Slash, but you get a instant travel to your opponent quickly with multiple hits, and make no bones about it. While this might not be the most damaging skill out of DLC Pack 10 for Xenoverse 2, it does some impressive damage. You won't be lost, on damage. You won't be lost on damage using Savory Slicer, but it's not OP. It's in a good middle ground on that damage category. But again, the true attraction of this ability is the evasiveness or the quick approach. Now, you can use the quick approach by just activating the skill normally by pressing whatever you got it binded to, whether it be R2 triangle, R2 circle, X square, whatever, or you can use the advanced mechanic to get away from an opponent by tilting the stick backward, and you will travel the exact same distance away from your opponent in a back hit. So you can have complete control over this maneuver, and it is a godsend, especially dealing with opponents that, how people do the rank shuffle. I call it the rank shuffle. People who like to stay back a bit, try to sit on guard when they approach you. This shakes that up completely because it has great speed. It isn't really telegraphed. Like some moves are telegraphed. Like Shining Slash is telegraphed. Freedom Kick is telegraphed. But Savory Slicer, it comes out in an instant. It travels very far, very quickly in less than a second. So, this move is the alpha of DLC Pack 10 for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Those are the two key points with this maneuver. Again, focus on not the damage. You will get good damage off of this maneuver. Now, I'll be honest with you, the only negative point to this move is that sometimes, because of the hitbox, the damage can be very little or a lot. So it depends on how the blades hit the opponent. But more often than not, if I had to say, 80% of the time, you're going to get good damage with this maneuver. It will even hit an opponent while blocking. If they are blocking, because of how this maneuver works, it will hit them from behind because you technically flip over your opponent's head if you are close enough. If you're within, if you're right in range of the maneuver, you might not travel over them, but if you're in any proximity to the opponent, you will hit them from behind their guard. Like, this move has it all, and it's just for one key bar. It's an evasive, It's a get over your guard move. It has good damage. It closes the distance. Like, this skill has it all. So while everyone else is fighting to get the ultimates, while everyone else is focused on the key blast maneuvers, which we'll be talking about those in a later video, by the way, you need to be focused on getting Savory Slicer if you are a PvP user. So, hey, this has been the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This has been your Lord Paragon Perfection Sama here. Remember, always Alpha, Omega, but never Beta. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click that notification bell for more content from this channel. Of course, I love all of you out there. Come check out the streams, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.